So here we see what is happening is that Prachetas, even though they are sons of the king, the royal family, very opulent, all comforts are available at palace, but still they are going to the forest to do austerities. Even Daksha, he also sent his children to the forest for austerities. His one set of children, 10,000 children, they became sannyasis by instruction of Narada. Second set he produced 1,000. Again he sent them also for austerities. That is not so. Unless we are strengthened in our consciousness, what did actually the austerities do? They strengthen your consciousness. Prabhupada says, just like more strict you are with yourself, more great person you will become. Correct? And what is austerities doing actually? Austerity is nothing but you are training your mind. Tapasya. The mind is getting trained into tapasya. So then only even Kshatriya's duty can be performed. If the mind is not trained properly, if it is not developed in consciousness, then how it will handle so many duties even of a king? It cannot. So just like they say today, power corrupts. Absolute power, absolutely corrupt. This is like a famous slogan there. And even in Prabhupada time, one lady disciple asked this question. How is it possible that one person could rule the whole world? Because in the Vedic time, one person was ruling the whole earth planet. We are talking about 5,000 years and before. There is strange, jokers have their Darwin theory, but actually earth was ruled for millions of years from the king from India, including from the time of Lord Rama. That is in Treta Yuga, that is around 2 million years ago. So millions of years, the ruler was from India and he ruled the whole world. Now the question comes that how could somebody do that? So Prabhupada said, if you cannot do that, don't think others cannot do that. Why is this kind of an idea? How we can do? That you cannot do, so you are wondering how somebody could do. Prabhupada says, no, the training was so nice, they could do it. There was so much absorbed, therefore they were called Naradeva, they were so much absorbed, or Raja Rishis, they were so saintly that the principles which are supposed to be upheld by the king, they could hold it very straight. Not only in their personality, in their execution, everything. Actually, they were very qualified for the role they were playing. Very qualified. The Prachetas now have come from terrible austerities. And the moment they saw Lord Śiva, they fell in despair. And Lord Śiva saw them so pious, he pleasantly instructed them about Krishna consciousness. And then Lord Śiva has went and they are so happy. Now they are going to follow his instruction. He has guided them. That's like Prabhupada says, when somebody is sincere to advance in Krishna consciousness, Krishna will send the Guru. Here both father and son, both were advanced in Krishna consciousness. They are both eager. Father was thinking of retiring now and he sent his sons, let us go, you get trained, you have to run the kingdom now. I am old man now. And here, because of his eagerness, Narada landed up. And Narada instructed Prachina Varisha, there is a huge story of Puranjana which will come now. That is Narada instructing you. Why? Why is Narada coming there? Narada doesn't have time. Just like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was not eager to see any opulent personality, so he is also sannyasi. Why is he coming? Because this person can be instructed in Krishna consciousness. Okay. The same way, these sons are also very keen for instruction, so therefore, we should be very eager to perform austerities and very sincere to advance in Krishna consciousness. When we are in that platform, we see how Krishna will guide us from inside, from outside, from every angle. The very purpose of creation is that only. That we become fit to be the servant of Krishna. There is no other purpose of creation. Now we begin to become eager to participate in the very purpose of creation of the material world. Spiritual world is eternally existing. But to become fit to enter the spiritual world, we have to be trained. So when we want to participate, just like a prisoner wants to participate in the purpose of prison, to reform him, a patient wants to participate in the purpose of hospital, to make him okay. or a rehabilitation person wants to de-addict somebody. Anyway, if we become harmonious with the purpose of the place in which we are in, everything is so nice. Just like a student, it develops interest to study in a college. How much the teacher really have to do? Yeah. So there is no point in being rebellious to the condition we are in. Today we are in this world, we should understand the fact we are not fit to be in Krishna's lotus feet. Otherwise, why we are here? Prabhupada said, this is the prisoner's dress. A material body that we are having is a prisoner's dress. We should look at ourselves. I am a criminal. So now that this is my condition, I have been, when a prisoner is there, when he looks at, he thinks he is normal. But he sees he has carry number, his hands and legs are tied, and there is a government. Now the material government can make a mistake. Krishna's government cannot make a mistake. It's perfect. Krishna does not make a mistake. So when we see we are in a material body, we see we are bound by so many conditioning, then we should understand. And that is one side, correct? On the other side, we should understand that so much labor that we are doing for material enjoyment, everybody is endeavoring, either for his own eating, sleeping, mating, defending, or extended. Prabhupada says that is called extended selfishness. Every dog also, whole day he has only one business, how to eat, sleep, mate and defend nicely. He has no other business. And human being will become, instead of that, we have what we call extended selfishness. Not only our own, our family member, their eating, sleeping, mating, defending should go nicely. And we think we are doing very nice. That animal also does. What's the big deal? A tiger also takes care of the children. That is nothing special. Or what is special is actually when we become eager to advance in Krishna consciousness. That is special. This is not special. Just maintaining the body, personal or extended, and thinking I am doing my duty. That animal also does. Human life should not be limited to that. That's very unfortunate. So the fortune comes that when you understand that this material happiness for which I am endeavoring so much this endeavor is not worth it. The result is useless. Therefore it's called miser. Human body is there, he is working for eating, sleeping, mating, defending himself and his family members. He is a fool, Nanoba. Because it is not worth it, this kind of endeavor that we make. At the end, it's not guaranteed you are going to get material happiness. Even if you get material happiness at the end, it is never coming without problems. Just like suppose somebody wants to become a rich man. 20, 30 years is working hard, that is not good. And so much doctors, like how much they put, 15 years they put. After that, you may get, okay, you have become a successful doctor, but it has a problem, nothing comes without problems. So many problems are coming along of material existence. How can you enjoy? How can you enjoy? The body itself is the source of problem. Then nobody is perfect in relationship in this world. So I neither gross or subtle. Both ways this world is degraded. Correct? Where there is happiness. So what is the whole point? The idea, the foolishness of working so hard. Bharam udvato vimudha. Prahlad Maharaj says so much anxiety they are taking for sense gratification. So much anxiety, so much tension. Look at anybody, so much tension. But finally, what the end of it? What is the end of it? My eating is in danger, my sleeping is in danger, my mating is in danger. These things, there or not there, have nothing to do with your happiness. Yeah? People, so much anxiety. Look at anybody who walk around, so much tension. For what? Eating, sleeping, mating, defending. Their own and external. This is animal life. Okay, we should not become stuck like this and thinking I am doing something. You are doing nothing actually. Even an insect does that, even an ant does that. That is that is not my business. We should not get lost into laboring hard for this which is not worth it. We should think about it. Is it worth it? It's not worth it. One thing, there is no certainty of material happiness. Number two, you are already suffering. Labor means suffering only. And number three, when you get so-called happiness, it comes with million problems. So at the end of the day, therefore, pa, fa, ba, bha, ma. Pa means parishram. You do hard labor, night outs, and For Fena, so much hard work that foam is coming out. Night outs come there. And Bifala, even though you work so hard, you're never satisfied. What is the use now? And then Bhaya, so many anxieties are there of material existence. You never solve them. Janma Mrityu Jaragadi, you never solve. Because you have not solved that, they will cause Bhaya. And then Mrityu, you die. Everything is wasted now. Whatever you did, whatever name you develop, whatever assets you develop, everything is destroyed. Not only you, your relatives also, whatever you did, everything is destroyed. Gone. But Prabhupada is a spiritual life. There is no parishrama. It's not. We are working. We are also working. And when some reporter asked Prabhupada, so nicely you people are enjoying. Prabhupada said, don't speak like that. You cannot work as hard as I am working at this age. Prabhupada is 80-year-old. Prabhupada said, at this age, what I am working, you cannot work at your 20 years of age. Lady reporter was asking question. Don't think we are just enjoying. Don't think in that way. But they cannot understand our labor is not painful. Our labor is pleasurable. Parishrama. Fena. Karmis work so hard, they get so much anxiety and they over sometimes. So we also sometimes festival time we overexert. Now Janmashtami is coming. Or something we are making for the temple, for the Lord, there may be some anxiety and sometimes little over endeavor. But there is no foam in the mouth. We still feel blissful. Correct? If it is done in proper consciousness. Probably that is the test you are in Krishna consciousness. If you are in Krishna consciousness, you will not be tired. You will not feel tired, you will feel blissful. When we are in material consciousness, doing Krishna service, अरे यार कमर टूट गई यार मजा नहीं आया. That is material consciousness. So, correct? Then Bifala, waste. For Karmi it is waste. For us there is no waste. What Bifala? Only Phala. Little energy also given to Krishna. Krishna is not going to forget. Little. Even little, just like Sanatana Goswami, the example, Rupa Goswami wanted to offer a feast. Radharani came and gave him all the ingredients. Sanatana Goswami said, what is all this? You are taking service from Krishna. But the point is, Krishna is eager to serve his devotees. Just like any gentleman, what happens? You go and give him something, he will also think of when to reciprocate. So Krishna is very eager. He is not going to forget for millions of birth. So it is not Bifala, it is full Phala. Eternal Phala. Material endeavor, whatever you achieve is gone, zero after that. But spiritual endeavor, even gram of advancement, you get an advancement 1%, next life you begin from there. Yes, there is no loss. So there is no Bifala. There is spiritual happiness which is very satisfying. On top of it, whatever spiritual advancement you have made, that goes to the next life. Eternal asset which will never be taken away. Prabhupada says simply have it and enjoy. Material world, even if you got some, say, money, it doesn't give you satisfaction, it is Bifala. Then Bhaya comes if somebody will take it away. But suppose you advance in Krishna consciousness, just like Prahlad Maharaj, Hiranyakashipu, do what you want. You cannot take my samadhi from Krishna. You cannot do anything about it. He is absorbed in samadhi and enjoying pleasure in Krishna consciousness. So devotee becomes so happy because he knows nobody can take it away. Avashya Rakshive Krishna. What is we are asking for protection, not the body. We are asking for shelter of Krishna. That will not be taken away. Bhaya. No bhaya for a devotee. Devotee is, one of the qualities of devotee is fearless. And then, because he knows, he has full faith in Krishna's protection. And then no mrityu, devotee has no mrityu. He goes back to the spiritual world. You may see externally like a mrityu, but that example we give many times. Cat holding rat, cat holding kitten. Devotee has no tension, even at the point of death. He is just like Parikshit Maharaj left the body, or Srila Prabhupada left the body. Just do Kirtana, just holding mind at the lotus feet of Krishna. How Karmis be? He doesn't take it. Very peaceful. Instructing till the last minute. This is Krishna consciousness. Everything moving by the will of Krishna. This is Krishna consciousness. And then Prabhupada left the body. So peaceful. So peaceful. Karmis cannot have that peace. There's so much in fear. All the frustration, anxiety, tension. Correct? So in that way we can understand. Prachas are doing tapasya. But that kind of tapasya which is guided, tapodivya, is fantastic. That will always be an asset for us. Srila Prabhupada ki Srimad Bhagavatam.